Alright, hello everybody, I exist Octo here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, we are back in the War Robots tier maker. This is the medium weapons tier list. And I gotta say, the rankings on this one are far superior than the ones on the last one. We got best weapon category, that's good. Good weapon category, useful for useful for specific tasks, if it's what you got, and then no, just no. I don't know if anything's gonna fall in no, just no yet. No, actually, I see a pretty good volunteer. Alright. Let's hop into it. We're starting off with really on a high note. Atomizer, best weapon category by far. Atomizer, super useful. Pretty good, like, average range, insane burst damage, insane DPS, insane continuous damage. Really useful, really good weapon. Definitely go for it. Ballista, it's a specific task weapon. Really good range, pretty good damage for the range it has. Really useful weapon, but on some maps it just doesn't function, at all. Corona, I mean, purple one, I'm gonna put in, probably good weapon category, because it has really good brawling DPS and lockdown, so that's just quite useful. Cryo going with, the purple one. Consider the Cryo consider it a second purple one, because it can freeze enemies, make them take more damage, really useful brawling weapon. Again, quite good. Hussar, put in useful for specific tasks, though. Hussar is a sniping weapon with 600-meter range, so not the best, but not the worst. And I mean, it's just decent all around, but that doesn't make it in the good weapon category. Hydra is if it's what you got. If you want to be annoying, like, Hydra's fine, I guess. Igniter. Igniter is probably, yeah, good weapon. Igniter is just one of the highest brawling DPS besides shotguns in the game. Really useful, really good. Ion's gonna actually go right next to Hussar, and that's because it has the one-hit potential that Hussar lacks. You only get to shoot it once, but when you land a hit, you can take away a ton of the enemy's HP. Mullet, I'm gonna put it in no, just no. Mullet is a long-range weapon, it's meant to be, but, like, above 500 meter or 400 meter range, you miss, like, 80% of the shots. It's very useless. Don't use it outside of, like, bronze tier. Again, like I said in the last one, don't use it. Orkin is if it's what you got. It's a gold weapon, used to be the meta weapon of the game, one of the best weapons in the game. They nerfed the crap out of it, and now it's really not all it was. Really not at all. Punisher, another if it's what you got. Punisher is a very weird one. It's useful when it's Mark II Max. Like, I've been killed many times by Mark II Max Punisher builds. But you have to have it very high level. But it is pretty useful throughout a lot of the game. It's just, I've put it here because there are, like, a ton of weapons that are better at everything it does than it. Scourge is going in best weapon category with Atomizer. Scourge is 600 meter range, it can snipe, it can brawl with the DPS of pretty much a shotgun. It does everything and it does all of it right, so great weapon. Shock Train, specific tasks. Shock Train is a weird one. It used to be a meta weapon, but they nerfed it. If the enemy's walking in a tight formation, you can damage, like, all of them with it, which is kind of cool. It's just a decent weapon, kind of fun to use, that's about it. Storm is gonna go in good weapon, it's gonna go in useful for specific tasks. It's a worse Corona, it's a Corona that can't lock down and does a little less damage. So, like, just use a Corona, man. I mean the purple one. Just use the purple one. I don't want to be listed under healthcare. Tehran, if there was a useful task plus thing, I would put it there, but I'm gonna put in good weapon, actually. Very cheap to upgrade, very high DPS and high damage output. Um, just a great all-around weapon, in my opinion. I really like it. Tulumba, no, just no. I'm sorry. The Tulumba, no. Tulumba. Tulumba's going in if it's what you got. Because it's a long range Orkin. That's really all I have to say. Pretty much the same damage output per clip, very similar weapon, but with 500 meters range instead of 300. It's decent. Again, it's decent. Vortex, useful for specific tasks. Vortex is a very odd one. It can shoot around cover, which is cool. It does a ton of damage if you can land the shot right. Kind of cool, gimmicky weapon. Wasp. Now, after the buff, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put Wasp and Pulsar in best weapon category. Wasp now has, I think, 12 shots per clip. Insane damage per clip. Insane DPS. Long cooldown, but that doesn't matter when you do, like, 100,000 damage per weapon. Or even more. Probably like 200,000 at this point. And Pulsar is the same thing, but with lockdown instead of corrosion. Both of them are awesome weapons. But, yeah, guys, thank you so much. Jesus. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. Trying to hit 100 subs by 2021. I'm going to be pushing out a ton of content this weekend, so if you guys want to see more stuff like this, make sure to let me know. See you guys next time. Stay safe. Goodbye.